Well, the Future Minerals Forum has become one of the largest mining conferences in the world. And what is also nice about it is that it's the first conference in the year, and in a way, it sets the agenda for the topic for the year, in as far as what's going to be happening in mining. And secondly, I'm attending it for the second time, and there's a continuation of the discussions that started last year. So I was fortunate that yesterday I also attended the the ministers' roundtable discussion, where there was a presentation of the outcome of discussions that have been taking place during 2024 and the work that will continue from then into 2025 and beyond. I think the influence is, from what I'm observing, it's one largely of how the world can partner with some of the regions that are going to play a very important role in the supply of the critical minerals. And Africa is a continent that's going to be a key player in that. And the conversations that have been taking place during this conference have really been about collaboration. And this is collaboration, firstly between public and private sector, across regional and country boundaries, between countries. And so it's going to be collaboration at a scale that you have not seen before to be able to produce the critical minerals that we need for the future in a way that is responsible and delivers huge benefits for the countries that supply those minerals, but also the benefit of taking us into a low carbon future. I think it goes back to value addition. And in essence, value addition is about how Africa no longer just digs and ships the commodities that it mines, but it maximizes the value of those minerals through additional value added in those minerals. And that was a big topic in the discussion. And so how Africa will benefit from this anticipated huge demand in these commodities was the essence of the conversation. But the other important issue that was discussed is how we, as African leaders, need to take a better interest on our own, but also in the people of Africa, in terms of how we conduct ourselves as mining companies on the private sector, in terms of responsible mining, but also on the other hand, how governments also conduct themselves in terms of providing the right environment for investment and for the returns on those investments to be reinvested into the country for the benefit of those countries. The continent is well endowed with just about most of the critical minerals that the world needs. And so it will be a key player in terms of a supplier, but also the use of those minerals for itself as well, to be able to firstly achieve the development that it requires, but as it enables the development of technologies for a low carbon future, it will also benefit, because some of the manufacturing that comes from that can also happen on the continent. So Africa has a dual purpose and goal of pursuing its own development, but also playing a very important role in enabling this transition to a low carbon future.